Hello. It's me. I'm a Mario. It's me. It's been a while. I skipped last Thursday's stream. I know. I'm sorry. It happens, okay? And I was not feeling well, so I had to skip it. Sag. I'm a Mario. Hello, Dino. It's been a while. Hi, Neve. I know you're there, Babushka. 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 Hello, Luna. Everyone is here. How sweet. Oh, chat. I've missed you guys. It's been a really long week. Very long. Lots of things to do. Oh, Babushka. I'm gonna stab you. In game. Anyone who goes to university knows exactly what I say when I mean it's been a long week. Yeah, it's been a while. Don't cry for me, guys. It's okay. It's okay. We're here now. Okay, guys. So, we have a plan for today. The plan is simple. So, we are going to finish where we left off. Last Wednesday, I felt like no bones every day of the week. Last Wednesday, we were analyzing the PebbleBrain album, and it's been a week, but we haven't finished, so we got to finish that. That's the plan for today, okay? No bones week, exactly. No bones century. No bones life. Dinos, well, but you better get going and watch that VOD so you can catch up on what we're saying, because I might make some references to last Wednesday's stream. Oops, that's not my problem. That is yours. Look at my hair. Let's take a moment and pray for this girl. She's looking a bit green. She's looking a little bit green in this. Maybe it's the lighting. Nope. It's not the lighting. It's just green hair. So I'm gonna have to re-dye it soon. Big Sag. Okay, guys. I'm so excited for today. I have so much to say, okay? I listened to the last of these songs that we didn't do, and I just... Feelings, okay? Feelings. So, I just want to say... I'm excited. This is gonna be fun. Prepare for some analysis. Okay, let's talk to the Babushka. She's speaking, but she can't be heard. Till now. Oh dear, 1 second. Over this last week, I've had many meetings on the Zoom, and I've fucked up my sound. Okay, I can hear you now.
Hello!
But you're very quiet. There we go. Fixed.
PogChamp.
It might just
Hello,
be...
champ.
Is that alright with you guys? It might just be my... Actually, I might have turned you up too high. Babushka.
Hammy.
Yes. Yes, Babushka. I can invite you to listen to along.
I don't know if it works because it tends to block it. Like it blocks the sound, but we can try.
You played yourself.
Oh my god, it works. Why does it work with you? It doesn't work with Spooky. Doesn't matter, it's because you're superior. Anyway.
Okay. So now you can hear the soundtrack as well. Isn't that great? I didn't know I could do that. Okay, guys. Last time we were here, the last thing we listened to was Concrete, and we lost our minds because it's so good.
So fucking good.
Yeah, and we left off right before
you
Perfume.
done?
Yeah. So I think it's time. We have a listen to Perfume. The Perfume. I can just use my I can just use my Spotify. Oh my god, praise my big brain. Alright, you ready?
Yeah.
Okay. Guys, is everyone ready? This song is so good. Too quiet for me. Are you hearing it alright, Babushka? Awesome.
I'm vibing. turn it up because I want to hear it even more.
It's 3:45.
45.
I just want to point out, this is not even relevant to the analysis, but whilst we're listening, I just want to point out, the first 3 points on my analysis is Tommy, Tommy, and then Tommy again.
Understandable.
Do you understand? Do you understand?
Yes.
Alright. Cool. Just wanted to make sure.
He holds you, he serenades you. I can't really blame you.
But I can still smell her perfume. Did it rub off on you? Yes, let's get those emojis in. I should have the emoji screen up, so you should be able to see them. If you can't, let me know. Actually, I don't have the emoji screen up. I do? I don't. I don't. It's on now. Hey! Thank you. A means to an end. My mouse is killing me.
Why must you be so
I like how you're ever so slightly off.
I know.
So
I don't know why. Spotify plays it slightly off, and also there's slight Discord lag between us.
Yeah, so you're just off the mark when it comes to the singing.
Sad.
Sag. Did it rub off on you?
And I can still smell your perfume. Did it rub off on you? I need to invest in a camera so you can just see me violently vibing.
No, you can't. You're our faceless streamer. Keep giggling at babbing slightly out.
It's
funny.
I have a mask, okay?
Okay.
I actually have a full face, like, clay mask that I made. And it's kind of a vibe.
Pop off.
It's fine. I'm here to be laughed at, guys. Laugh at me. I deserve it.
Okay.
It's 3:45.
I just want to
So
say, this song, not in a bad way, not even in a good way though. This song. I love this song. What do you think about the song?
Not slash neg, not
slash pause, not
pause.
slash, just generally.
It's just.
You know,
Just the song.
Just the song. What do you think, Babushka, of the song?
I really like this song.
Okay.
A lot. It is not my favorite.
Okay.
No, but I do enjoy it.
Okay.
It feels different. It kind of sticks out like a sore thumb, and I reckon that is why they were gonna remove it.
Probably.
I just love it for Tommy so much.
I love this song. Like, I love the song. I will jam the fuck out of the song. However, it makes no sense. Yeah. And I know I've said that before, but it genuinely makes no sense. This song makes me think of One Day, in the fact that the pronouns are all over the place. Who the hell? I literally wrote it at the back of my analysis. Who the hell? Woo! Sorry, it's just fucking me up. Who is he talking to?
Yeah.
Who the fuck is he talking to? I will go through it line by line on why this song frustrates me. Like, it's a great song, don't get me wrong, but fucking hell. Look at this. It's 3:45 and I just bite my tongue. First of all, that's just grammatically incorrect. And that bothers me so much. It should be bit my tongue.
No.
You have everything in past tense and then you do one word in present tense.
Oh.
Okay.
Why did you point that out, Dammy?
Look, found, not find. And now you've. That insinuates it's a past tense. I just don't understand. I don't understand why this is so all over the place. It's so all over the place. Anyway. And then I don't like his eyes and I distrust their name. I hate their haircut. They look like a prick. Now, it could be that this is just a gender fluid or gender neutral person, or he, he, they. And if it was, fantastic. But it gets worse. It gets more confusing. Like, it doesn't, because from what I've understood and what everyone else has understood, it's supposed to be like talking about like this is hard to even describe. There's supposed to be two people there. One who he refers to as you, and one who he uses a multitude of pronouns on. He, they, she.
Yeah.
But he just switches all the time.
It's so chaotic.
It's very, very strange. I literally had to underline, who does he love? You is supposed to be the ex, but refers to her as if that person is the ex. What? So it's supposed to be like that he's talking to his ex partner.
Yeah.
About their new partner. And it's supposed to carry on from concrete from in my interpretation. I think it's supposed to carry on from concrete.
I also think
we talked about this last time because it starts with 3:45 and concrete ends on 3 o'clock. So, right? Right.
Yeah, that makes sense. I do agree. I'm just reading the lyrics back, and I'm like, wow, he really does jump around.
He doesn't. It doesn't. I read the lyrics and I was like so confused. Like things like they look like a prick, right?
Yeah.
Prick. He uses so many words that are usually used for specific genders. Like, it's more likely, not impossible, but more likely for a person to call a man a prick than a girl a prick.
Yeah.
Right? Obviously, this doesn't...
You'd call a guy a prick usually, and you'd call a lass a bitch.
And this obviously doesn't include non-binary folks.
Yeah.
Necessarily. And it's weird because in one day, he did the same thing. I didn't even add this. I'm gonna have a little search of One Day's lyrics so I can prove my theory.
Yeah. I know he does that a lot in One Day as well. Because One Day is my favorite one from the first album, or the first EP. Sorry.
It makes me so angry.
It's so chaotic. But
and I noticed this the first time.
It works better than it does in Perfume because One Day is so much more chaotic in general.
No, but the reason I think it works is because in One Day it's more it feels like he's hinting at something.
Yeah. Right.
In this one, it doesn't feel like it's hinting at anything. This feels really confusing. Like he talks about. Oh, was it One Day? It might have been Your New Boyfriend actually.
Your new boyfriend.
Sorry, it's jumping around. My mouse is broken, so it doesn't stay in one place. It's really annoying. So no, it's Your New Boyfriend. Sorry, my mistake. My mistake. It's Your New Boyfriend. It's Your New Boyfriend. No, I don't know what this is. Oh, it's Bulbasaur. My Google knows me so well. Hello. Here we are. Give me a second, guys. I'm a little bit. Ooh. See, look, I'd marry her. I told her. Now I'm 26 and I work in an office. If I could change a single thing, I'd make it me and not him, right? Pretty straightforward. You'd assume that the woman is a woman and a man, and he wishes that he's with the woman, right? But then, and I always said this every time I listen to it, I'm like, but why does this make sense? He goes, God, I'm sorry, it just jumps around like crazy. Your new boyfriend's an arsehole, right? It doesn't mean he's got social, doesn't mean he can't pay the bills. Anyway, make the most of him because she moves on pretty bloody quick. Make the most of him.
That fucking line always bothered me.
It should be because you move on pretty bloody quick. But he's written, she moves on pretty bloody quick, right? And then he goes, because she's living the dream. This always fucked me up. It should be, he's living the dream. He wants to be with the girl, which always made me think that he wanted to actually be with the guy and he was just hiding it.
Yeah.
That's what I always thought. But in Perfume, it just makes no sense. Like, at all.
in Your New Boyfriend, I always imagined it like he's suddenly turning and talking to the boyfriend instead, but then that still doesn't make sense because it's like that one line. Why is it that one?
I don't understand it. Yeah, so I've written down some theories. Multiple lovers. Non-binary new boyfriend. Like the new partner is the non-binary. Maybe. I don't know.
Perhaps.
Just confused.
It would be kind of fun if it was. I like the multiple idea, but like talking to multiple people. I've seen a few people analyze how they think that perfume is not just talking to the boyfriend, it's like talking to a group.
Possibly.
And the boyfriend is in that group. So it's like she's found a whole new group of people, not just a new boyfriend.
Just that look, and I could still smell her perfume. Did it rub off on you? That makes no sense because you were supposed to be the girl. So it's like it changes directions, changes like so much, and it's just really. And then you say your ex-boyfriend's a policeman. He's supposed to be the ex. I say you need better standards. What? Like obviously, like there's nothing wrong with hitting policemen, but it just doesn't make any sense in this specific. What? And then here, it seems all her friends abruptly fell in love, and she was in the dust, stalling life was streaming past. So she learned how to lie, and this is what confuses me about this: is that he's saying that their relationship was a lie, or her new relationship is a lie. It's so unclear. It's just.
Really is.
And then also like stalling. He says stalling. Life was streaming past. He's saying stalling, like darling, and I always thought it was darling. And I can't. No one says stalling like stalling unless they're doing it intentionally. I'm sorry, but
I had never noticed that he says it like that.
So I have to think it's intentional. Basically, this song is a bop, but it just gives me so many question marks. It's so confused.
Yeah, there's very little
the lyrics are
it's so chaotic.
So confusing. Then he says here, where is it? Why can't you be a dick? Why must you be so nice? Dick is another describing word that you usually only use for men. But this is supposed to be. You are supposed to be.
I had a highlighter right now.
I wrote all of this shit and I underlined all the parts that didn't make sense to me.
Yeah.
Like so many freaking. The pronouns are all over the place.
Actually, that would be quite fun to do if we highlighted all the bits in which it sounds like he's referring to the boyfriend, where it sounds like he's referring to her, and where it sounds like they're referring to like the when they're using their.
Yeah.
Like it sounds like a third person.
Because the issue with like the group idea is all the moments where he says their and they are singular moments. I don't like his eyes, and I distrust their name, not names, and I hate their haircut, not haircuts. They look like a prick. They, as in singular? Instead of
it's definitely singular, but there's multiple uses of it, so it doesn't mean it's referring to the same person.
Maybe.
The analysis I saw of it wasn't really analysis, but it was like, you know what I mean? It was where it was like, he's standing in front of this new group of people, and he's literally pointing them out and saying like, I don't like any of you.
Could be. Hi, Robin.
Which, when I picture it, is kind of funny. So I kind of like it.
Just a guy just standing there half drunk, just after the club being kicked out.
Yeah.
Being kicked out 3 times by the club, including the person he was supposed to be. If this connects to Concrete, then she was also kicked out. And he makes fun of her for being kicked out. And then he ends up being out of there as well. So, just like him, like, being a hypocrite, just kicked out of this fucking club, pointing at random people like, I fucking hate your haircut. You are a prick. Hi. Fuck literally. You. Like, literally like that.
It kind of does make sense if in this it's immediately after Concrete he's fucking pissed, and the way I think of it is like the story is they've both been kicked out of the club. She's sick of him, and they meet up with a group of like other friends, and she goes with the other group, and he doesn't want her to, and then that's kind of where this song takes place in my head. It's like
it's kind of the only way that would make sense, but it also still
doesn't make sense.
feel like right, you know? Like there's something in my
Yeah.
brain that's going, there's something wrong about that, you know?
Yeah. It's
Also,
it's the best thing I could come up
the
with.
ending, it's 3:45, right? He says it's 3:45 again, so basically no time has passed. Like literally no
Yeah.
time has passed. And he goes, it's 3:45, your taxi's not arrived, so she's stuck there waiting. I don't think that he's coming. If he was talking about the taxi, he would have said it.
Yeah.
Which
is why I think it's
he's talking about
referring
someone
to it in a
specific.
derogatory, like, kind of way, like the boyfriend or someone is coming to pick it up, or he's already there, and it's like, your taxi's not arrived. It's like derogatory to the person that he's talking about, if that makes sense. It's like he's nothing more than your taxi.
Yeah, but he was speaking to the boyfriend on multiple occasions, in which case that insinuates that he's already there. That's why it makes no sense. And I think, to be honest, if I had to take a gander,
it's kind of like a time skip. It feels like,
except it says the same time. You know?
That's what I mean. Like the rest of the song is what happens after. Like the start of the song, it starts at 3:45. This is what all that happens, and then it suddenly flashes back. Which could also mean that none of this actually happens, like he doesn't actually say any of this, it's just what he's thinking in his drunk mind. Which would be kind of a cop-out, and I don't really like, but because no time passes, none of this could really have happened.
He doesn't actually say, this could all be in his head, what he's thinking. But if it was, it just doesn't make a lot of sense what he's thinking. It feels like a drunken rage, really. I don't know. I'm not so convinced. I just want to say that, like, I love the song, but it's just
It infuriates me. Just a little bit.
Like, but I do want to say they have a couple of seventh chords in there, which just make it, juicy.
Yes.
Also, the guitar comes in clutch. So often. It's so good. And they put an effect on it, and I can't figure out what it is, but it's just so good. They have a lot of flats in the chords, so it's not a minor key signature, it's a major key signature, but they use a lot of flats. Like practically every single chord is a flat chord. Which is really interesting because it doesn't feel like a sad song, but it feels like an almost nostalgic feeling. And also the when I listen to the song, like, it puts me straight there. Like, I'm in a pub or outside a pub. There's absolutely no question they've absolutely emulated what it's like to be in a British pub, regardless of where in England you are. It's crazy how well they did that. So I just want to give props on that standing, because the music is absolutely fantastic. The lyrics are a mess. And I just want to say, Tommy, I know why you love the song. It's a great song. But I also understand why they were originally going to leave it out.
Oh, yeah, so do I.
Like, big time.
I'm glad they didn't. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah, I'm glad they didn't as well, because, you know, more is better.
However, I do see their thought process.
Yes. I'm not going to lie, this next one that we're going to listen to is my favorite.
Oh.
And it's so rare that people say that. Like, literally, if you look at the plays on Spotify, they're like, the one that has the most plays is, I mean, no surprise anywhere, but it's The Fall.
90% of those plays are fucking Rambo listening to on repeat, and you cannot change my mind.
You're right. And then
fucking me and Rambo and like a few other people just listening to it on repeat.
And then the one with the least amount of plays is my favorite. You'll understand when you're older.
But it's so good!
I love the music in this. The instrumentation is insane. Just the instrumentals are all. said I'll understand the things they do. Falls asleep on her shoulder in the break room. She falls asleep on her shoulder in the break room. She said she's been outside for too long. Well, those shit, could you tell us something new?
I love that bit.
Smooth. You can tell he's lying cause his lips move. It must be nice to be the reason his work it ain't so bleak. That must be what motivates you. That must be what motivates you. All he needs is to see you smiling while you light up his whole week. Imagine the kind of things he'd do to you if there weren't so many cameras and you're keeping a dark secret, but you're talking in your sleep.
It goes so hard.
Citing workplace health concerns, but they won't save you if they healed you. No, they wouldn't save you if it healed you. She says the country's letting out a fever born by what you do. And what kind of pressure do they put on you? What kind of pressure do they put on you? Well, at least she's waiting for you. Glass of wine after a long day. Dry your eyes on serviette tray. Dry your eyes on serviette tray.
Fall asleep in Dad's Ford Monday.
That you stole from him yesterday. He looks so cute when you're so angry. If I'm going down, you're coming with me. And you think that it gets better. Just you wait until next week. You're keeping a dark secret, but you're talking in your sleep.
It goes so hard.
I get goosebumps on this bit. The little fuck at the end of everything. Okay.
It's so good.
It's just so good. It's just so good. It's so good just.
Actually is.
It just is
It's just
so
brain
good.
itch.
It just is good, so good.
Intense air
Air guitar.
Okay. Yeah.
Yep.
English is so sexy.
Yeah, your
I
main
speak
language.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
Anyway.
let's talk about this for a second. I have things to say. Not a lot, actually. This one was the hardest to analyze. I'm not gonna lie, because it was very straightforward, at least in my head.
Oh yeah.
What do you think this is about, Babushka?
A server or like a civil servant, like someone who who was working during COVID. It's like the basic analysis when I'm just reading through it.
Okay. Would you like me to tell you what I think this is about?
Yes.
This is about my favorite politician. That was sarcasm. Matt Hancock.
Oh!
It's so clearly about Matt Hancock. I mean,
see it.
let's just go to the beginning.
Tell me more, Tammy.
So she fell asleep on the shoulders in the break room, right? So clearly this is some kind of worker of some kind. Said she'd been inside for too long. Well, no shit. Could you tell us something? I mean, you could tell he's lying because his lips moves. That's just this common phrase that they use for politicians.
Yeah.
That's just his work. It ain't so bleak. What is his work exactly? Because for me, when I realized this was what this is about, I'm like, you mean their affair. That must be what motivates you. All he needs is to see you smiling while you light up his whole week. Imagine the kind of things he'd do to you if there weren't so many cameras. And you're keeping a dark secret, but you're talking in your sleep.
Oh my god.
They really have the nerve.
For real.
They really have the nerve. I like how there's no chorus, and I only just realized this. And I also like how it starts with a woo and ends on a fuck. That's funny.
I like that as well.
But there's no chorus, because the chorus is purely instrumental, which I kind of like, because, alright, bye-bye, Luna. Bye.
Bye, Luna.
I like that,
bestie.
honestly, because I feel like it's like a commentary on his silence. You know what I mean?
Yes.
I mean, that's just my interpretation. But anyway,
Yes.
so there's
I like that.
I wrote in my notes, the plucking is nice and refreshing. Upward strumming, ? Trumpet.
Trumpet.
I just wanted to remind myself there is a trumpet in this. It's so good. Throughout, actually. It's almost throughout, I think. Yeah, there is a lot of upward strumming, especially in the choruses. There's just a fuck ton of upward strumming, which is it's pretty rare, but it's nice. It's not hard. It's just like doesn't happen a lot because it's just not something that people think about.
Yeah,
And
it's not like your automatic thing to do when you have a
love
guitar.
I fucking love it, man.
So good.
It's in an A flat key, and I think this is the one. Did I write it down? I might be wrong. I think this is the song where he tuned down every single note on the guitars to flats purposely. I think it's this one. I might be wrong though. No.
Well, but you and
No,
your
I'm wrong.
weird fucking
That was
guitars.
actually Perfume, which is why it's so like.
Oh, why it's so flat?
Yeah. It's tuned down. It's tuned flat. So this one is not tuned flat. I'm sorry. I should read my notes better. But I did
better,
say the
Tammy.
strumming is really nice during intermissions. Then when noise hits, it's like earth shattering. And by the intermissions, I mean the verses. So like you got like easy strumming, and then like the chorus is coming, and it's just like, oh, it feels like a wall of like, oh, such good noise. I love it. I love it so much.
brain scratch noise.
Honestly,
It's
it does.
so
It
good.
scratches my brain so much. It makes me so happy, which is strange because for the topic of the song. But it makes me so unbelievably happy. And that's why this one's my favorite, because the topic is like, I don't care what it's about, to be honest. When I pick songs, I don't really care too much about what they're about, as long as they're not really about love. I find love songs really boring.
Oh yeah.
But when
Same.
like, this doesn't feel like a love song, right? So it's like, I love this song so much. It's one of my favorites. It is my favorite.
See, this makes your brain scratch and brain happy in the way that the fall makes my brain happy, and I love that for us.
I wrote, guitar's melody line is inspirational, and I think that is all I have to say about it. It's just inspirational.
Yeah, it just really is.
It's just that good. It's that good, chat.
Honestly, I think this one has the best guitar.
Oh yeah,
Personally, I
hands
think
down.
it has.
Now, if you were to pick when, what instrument stood out in which song, I would say, like Muddle Buses, the bass was fucking good. Okay.
Bass. Oh,
Oh
my
yeah,
God,
you're gonna
bass.
cry. I think probably say, oh yeah, you're gonna cry. The drums. Is this the one where I wrote Mark?
Oh yes, Model Buses was the first one we did, yeah?
No.
Was it not? What was the first one?
Oh yeah, you're gonna cry.
Oh God, I don't remember. Yeah, it must be Model
Fake
Buses.
fan. How
I'm
dare.
Stupid. I'm stupid. Don't judge
I
me.
can't figure out which one it was, but I did write at one point just Mark.
Mark.
Because the drums were just that good. It might have actually been Muddle Buses. Yeah, it was. Mark Pog. Very
Pog.
advanced drumming. Yeah, so Muddle Buses has extreme musicality. But I think that this one is also
one's good
just
art.
fucking beautiful. I just sit here listening to the song, I'm just like, ah! I have more to say about the instrumentals than I do about the actual song and the lyrics. Because it's pretty...
are like self-explanatory.
Yeah, also like... Obviously the
says what it
first
needs
verse
to
is
say.
clearly about Mad Hong Kong. I think the second verse is more about a metaphor for her life like for, because she's a secretary, right? Which means she
Oh,
takes
yeah.
care of him.
Yeah.
So I feel like it's like the metaphor for like her life. Metaphor speaking about, you know, people during the restaurant workers during the lockdown, but relating it to her. And, you know,
Yeah.
and all of
Oh,
this.
I like.
At least she's waiting for your glass of wine after a long day. She'll dry your eyes on serviette. There's something wrong here. It says in the song it says serviette trays, not serviette nothing. So there should be something after that.
Oh, yeah.
But, I don't really know what it is exactly. It just sounds like serviette trays, and I think that's wrong. Fall asleep in her dad's Ford Mondeo. Ford Mondeos are very cheap cars that she stole from him yesterday. So she stole a cheap car. So clearly this is not about a wealthy woman. So I do think that this is about the secretary.
Oh, yeah.
And she infantilizes him. Actually quite a bit. You look so cute when you're so angry. You're keeping a dark secret, but you're talking in your sleep. I love that. That's my favorite line. That's my favorite line. It just ooh, it hits so hard. And obviously the dark secret being the affair.
Oh, yeah.
At least in my opinion.
Deep dark secret.
And this, like, where is it? I wrote a note about lying. You could tell he's lying because his lips move. I thought that was just about all politicians. I put government ? I just think all politicians.
Exactly, Neve. Exactly.
Shivers.
Hancock? Shivers.
Where she falls asleep on his shoulder in the break room. Oh shit, tell us something new.
He's lying because his lips move.
Sorry, give me a second. There was something here. Now I can't find it.
What is it?
Cause I didn't write this note very well. I just said she ... mother ? Tories ? Before I realized what this is about. Thank you so much for the thank you so much for the raid. Hey!
Oh, hello.
Welcome everyone. Thank you so much for the follows. Oh my god.
Welcome,
We're discussing PebbleBrain. We're analyzing the PebbleBrain albums. Thank you so much for all the follows, guys. Thank you, Creeperboxhead. And I'm gonna... I've got a fat ass? Oh, I've got a fat ass. Nice. Bestie. Thank you so much, everyone, for following. We're just talking about the PebbleBrain album. And we're just talking about... Hello, everyone. Oh, my God.
I love...
This is awesome. Perfect.
The usernames that are coming in.
No, these usernames are amazing. I'm in love with these, especially I've got a fat ass. That was very clever. That was great. I love how Streamlabs doesn't need to use the alert button very often, but as soon as it starts using the alert button, it's already behind. So yes, so we were talking about not Perfume, You'll Understand When You're Older, from PebbleBrain album, and about how it's about Matt Hancock, and he's a prick, and just about how he's a prick, and yeah, so I think originally I thought this was about, like, from a motherly point of view, I guess, or like Tories, and now I'm like, actually this might just be about the secretary, who, you know what, I feel absolutely terrible because I don't know the name of the secretary, which is fucked. Like, that is so fucked up that we just know her as secretary. And I'm not going to pretend to be an expert on the subject, because to be honest, I saw that, you know, I saw those headlines when they first came out. I just went, oh, fuck's sake. But I'm
blanking.
I don't know her name.
I don't know her name.
I don't know her name. So that's really sad.
I think I remember what she looks like. I can't remember what.
Everyone, that you know, when that came out, the camera, just everyone saw that screenshot of her, man.
Yeah.
I did drums driving it again. This drum line is just so good. It's just so good. Mark does such a good job.
Actually, Mark Pog.
So yeah, that's all I have to say about the subject, to be honest, about this song. I love the song. It's one of my favorite songs, if not my favorite song. But I don't have a lot to say about it because it is just so clear. It's just like to the point. Thank you so much. It's a mess right now, but it's my room. It's my room. So I think we can move on to It's All Futile, It's All Pointless. Bruh, this song. Bruh.
Slaps. Absolutely slaps.
This song makes me feel all sorts of things. We're skipping the full because I analyzed that in the part 1.
Yes, that was what we left.
And thank you so much for the follow, Rena. Yeah, we already analyzed that, and all the feelings about that song. Oh my god.
We spent a while on that.
We talked about that song for a long time. So if you guys want to check out the VOD for that, it'll be on my page. But it's just so good. Rin? All right, cool. Yeah, no, there is so much going on in that song. Oh my god. Even thinking about it makes my heart go. Pro gamer. Hello, Rin.
We love some pro gamers.
We accept all pro gamers here. All right, guys.
We accept only pro gamers here, Tony.
The best of the best are always the pro gamers.
Literally.
Professional he do be. All right, guys. I lost the passion that comes with living. Bruh, same. Just want to die.
Belle,
Since I started university, I relate to this so hard.
Same.
God, university. Holy shit. Baby, use a sextant. The first time I listened to the song, I did not know what that was, and I promise you, I was very concerned. And then I researched what the hell a sextant was, and mind blown. But I really, my mind went very dirty the first time I listened to the song.
Of course it did. That's the point.
Oh my god. Lay in bed, the song is so good. Work and eat my food and pay my rent and reproduce, then feed those kids and maybe use a sextant. I have so many feelings about the song. I was also going to I love that he took a geography course because it just explains so much about everything. Where I shut up and let you infest my brain. Wrap your arms around my cortex, dig you in, and let you drain. You'll never get rid of me. Oh, I'm like a fucking disease. I'll make a home in your gut, 'cause it's somewhere warm to sleep. This song is so good. Sorry, Perfume. Literally me. You never feel naive love again. Was it pain or was it sickness? Both. The shine is waiting for his phone calls replaced by apathy. And dating apps, you held his hands, it felt like flying. Now he's just another man. You'd rather he was inside than beside you. Oh my god, thank you so much for the gift. Oh, Robin's gonna be so happy that he got that.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, he's gonna be so happy. Thank you for gifting to tier 1 sub. Let's go. He's a suture. I love the sound of the word suture.
I know.
Just in general. It's very like satisfactory. Use your points, Theo. Use your fucking points. Use your points, bro. Cause this is the part where I shut up and let you infest my brain. Wrap your arms around my cortex, dig you in, and let you drain. You'll never give it of me. Oh, I'm like a fucking disease. I love it when people swear in songs. It's just, it hits so different. So different. It's okay. Fair. Save those points. Okay. Anything to make you feel less numb. When I tell you I did not know what he was saying the first time I listened to the song. I'm like, any day. I've got a cholesterol. It's just so good. The background instrumental, man. Ivy's got it's just going at him. Badass just wants to use the points. Maybe use a sextant. Thoughts on Capri Sun? Delicious. I love Capri Sun. Absolutely. No. This song is great, but we're sticking on this one. Okay? Let me turn that shit down. Okay, first of all, what do you think this is about? And you know, when I start with that, I'm about to set you up to fail. To be wrong. What do you think this is about?
I have not actually thought about what this one is about before, so I have no clue.
Of course, there are different flavors of Capri Sun. Obviously, the orange flavor. I was like, what do you mean different flavor? There's only one flavor of Capri Sun, and that's the best flavor.
I remember having one that was like passion fruit and orange and shit, and it was pretty good. And tropical.
Orange flavor is the best. Anyway, so what do you think it is about?
I genuinely don't know. I think it's like set up to be about, to sound like it's just about Wilbur, but it's definitely something more than that. What do you think it's about, Tammy?
I'm 100% convinced about what this song is about, and I don't think anyone has clocked onto this. As with every single one of my interpretations so far, I have a differing opinion to what everyone else thinks. I think that when he's talking about you, actually no, I'm not going to say it that way because it does switch halfway through and I'll explain that. I think he's talking about depression. Not his depression, depression. He's talking about, at the start, he's talking about, you know, his life. Since I started university, took a geography course, I'll maybe use a sextant. He's talking about all the things that he wants to do, right?
Yes.
Because he wanted to take geography, he wanted to use a sextant, and now he just preps facsimiles, which is photocopying basically. And you're exactly who you want to be. That's what you said, right? You're exactly who you wanted to be. That's what you said. So he's talking to something right now, or someone, because you want to watch TV and sleep all day and lay in bed. Now, it might just be me, but when someone says I want to sleep all day and lay in bed and watch TV, I think you are severely depressed, and I relate.
I felt that
I
hard in
relate
my soul.
so hard. Same. So when he said that, I was like, you're forgetting that I've got to go to work and eat my food and pay my rent and reproduce and feed those kids and maybe use a sextant. So he's setting up a life here, right? I don't miss you. I miss the thought of what we were. Now, putting that aside, because this is the part that it's in the background. You can hear it's leading up to it now. Because this is the part where I shut up and let you infest my brain, wrap your arms around my cortex, which is another word for a layer of the skin on your brain, dig you in and let you drain.
Cortex is the area of the brain.
No, actually, it's the skin surrounding it. No, it's not. There are several different areas of cortex. Like it's just all over.
I'm thinking of the cerebral cortex.
Yeah, so there are different areas. This cortex, that cortex, but it just means the skin on your brain, basically, the top layer.
Yeah.
I googled it. I didn't know. I just watched your recent cover on YouTube. Oh my god, thank you so much. Oh, I'm glad you liked it. I gotta upload more of the singing, man. So I'm gonna put my socials in. I'll do it. Everyone rushing. No, I'm gonna do it first.
No, I didn't block caps. Fuck.
Yes!
Fuck you, I'm doing it.
I did it first.
It still works in block caps?
Yeah, it still works, I guess. I don't know. But anyway, so this song, about halfway through, wrap your arms around my cortex, dig you in, and let you drain. This is where I think, and just before let you drain, I think that it switches perspective. I think that Wilbur part of him drains a little bit, and the depression takes over. You'll never get rid of me. Oh, I'm like a fucking disease. This is clearly now the depression talking. I'll make a home in your gut because it's somewhere warm to sleep. I'm sorry, but does this not sound like depression? Because I don't know what kind of depression everyone else has been getting, but it's been fucking terrible for me, so. Is it just me? Or is this, like, the best thing ever? Oh, by the way, Spooky has now been overtaken in terms of number ones, the first place in gifting. Which isn't hard, but I didn't think it would happen so soon. Better go text Spooky to up his game. Okay, and then verse 2. Why did it go into a different song? How many times did I tell you to stay in your lane? Stay on your lane.
It's Spotify.
And what was your thought when you realized, now I feel like it's a depression talking to Wilbur. You'll never feel naive love again. Was it pain or was it sickness? Were you proud of who you'd been? Like all this, he's just talking about a love that, well, the depression's just talking about something that he can never have, which is exactly what in like at least my you know, those, what is it called? Something thoughts? Intrusive thoughts. This just feels like he's just intrusive. He's just like speaking intrusive thoughts. I can't speak.
We know what you mean, Toby. Don't even worry about it.
And then it's just the pre-chorus and the chorus again. And I just feel like this is about depression. I mean, anything to make you feel less numb.
Yeah.
He just wants to get out of that depression. And then the ending really seals it in for me. Eat my rent and eat my food and eat my dues and eat those kids. This I thought that too. I really want Rabbit. I will eat your children. Fork and knife, medium rare.
Eat medium rare. Eat your kids.
I love it. That was really funny, but no, not random. Not random, please.
No, depression.
The eat my rent and eat my food and eat my dues and eat those kids. It just feels like running away from like the issues, you know? And maybe use the sextant. And this is what I like about it, is that at the end there's still hope that he will hold on to those dreams. Because sextants are, I think it's supposed to be like a metaphor for his dreams.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And he's still holding on to them even through the depression.
It's like a metaphor for everything he actually liked doing.
Exactly.
Because you know how like depression, it makes you want to stop doing all the hobbies that you enjoy. It's literally like, no, this is I like this hobby and you won't take it away from me.
Exactly. I just want to talk real quick about the drain, which is somewhere here. Sorry, my fucking thing. Yes, and take you in and let you drain. That's where the drain is, like Wilbur's draining and the depression comes in. And I think that's why they use that slide. Just so well put, to be honest, actually.
It's so good.
It's very clever. I literally, in my notes, I just wrote, you is depression, he is speaker. God. And I honestly, I don't have a lot of notes in terms of musically. I just wrote, the guitar is just stunning. It just is. It's just stunning.
The guitar has not let down in a single one of these.
And to be honest, there are two guitarists, and I don't know which one is which, but are they both talented? My goodness.
Oh my god.
Oh my goodness. Oh, look, it'll tell me. Okay, go down. Here we are. Vocals. Yeah, but I think Wilbur also plays the guitar on several of them as well. But Joey's just so talented. Everyone in this band is very advanced musically. The drumming, I just put drumming. I didn't put it. I just put. Look at this. Hello. Thank you. I just put drumming on its own. Why? Because I think it deserves to be mentioned every single song.
Literally.
Listen to those rhythms.
Listen to those. Teach me how to do the things that you do.
I will be walking down the street with this playing, and my hands will just be like.
Yes.
I'm like dying because it's just so good. I don't play the guitar part. I play the guitar, and I don't even play the guitar part. I have to play the drums part because
oh my god, it just calls to you.
It's just so good.
Calls to you.
I want to slap the guy for being so talented. Is that a trumpet towards the end? I literally wrote this in the last the last chorus and the whole ending, the bridge area and everything. I think it starts at the bridge actually. I started hearing a trumpet.
Oh.
And my brain went, is that a trumpet? So I wrote down, is that a trumpet? Question mark. And then several seconds later I realized, yes, it is a trumpet. I just put yes.
Your instrument number, trumpet.
Yes, it is a trumpet. It is a trumpet. But I curiously, if you look at the track info on the Genius page, there is no mention of a trumpet. There's also no mention of any synths, of any extra instrumentation. So I'm gonna go with they just didn't realize, or it could be artificial. But I do know that there is a trumpeter for the band who comes in for them sometimes. Yeah. So I'm just going to go with that must be a mistake because there's definitely a trumpet in there. There's absolutely no question about it. Sorry. I'm right, you're wrong. Very lifting song juxtaposed. Yeah, I was right the first time. By depression themed. That's all I have to say. I love it.
Now that you've explained it to me, I can't see it any other way.
And literally so many of these songs that like you think it's one thing and then you really delve into it and you're like, oh shit. Fuck, it wasn't that thing at all. Like literally so many of the lyrics. Like you'll understand when you're older. Mind blown. Even like model
Actually-
buses.
In the last stream, there was one in them that you explained to me, and I genuinely, it blew my mind. I was like, oh my god, how did I? And then we like lent into it really, really hard.
Was that? I think that was
It might be model buses, actually.
It might have been concrete.
Maybe it might have been. Sorry, I'm eating a pretzel.
Okay. What? Where did I? Yeah, because the whole thing about concrete was that I was like, he's lying. He's lying.
No, I was still like low-key mind-blown by concrete, but it's not the one I'm thinking of.
I think it's model buses. We talked about the stagehand at the puppet show. It was all about Bojo.
It was model buses.
It was model buses.
Oh my god, I really love model buses.
I really love. Oh yeah, you're gonna cry, just because it's so smart.
It fucking is.
The whole thing with the devoted thing. Oh my god, my brain just blew up when I figured that one out. I hate to be that person, but I'm gonna be that person. I've just analyzed this entire album, and majority of the ideas that I've gotten haven't been anywhere in any of the Genius analyses, in any analysis that I've seen, and therefore I came up with them on my own, and I am a genius, and I think that I have this album at clutch.
For real, for real.
I hate to be that person, but I'm just really smart. My brain is just so big.
I can take credit for one thing and one thing only, and it was the word boring.
Yeah, that was a good catch, actually.
I was proud of my analysis of the fall, actually.
No, the fall was all you,
Yay!
So everyone who hasn't watched that, you know what you have to do next.
Yeah,
how long have we been?
If you're only gonna watch certain clips, watch model buses analysis and the fall analysis, because they were intense.
Oh my god, they were intense. Just gonna turn my fan on, so if you hear some fan noises, that's happened. Just ignore it. Otherwise, my screen will crash again. Big surprise. Wow, stream crashing? Who would have thought? So we've been going for how long now?
An hour.
An hour. And I don't want to finish that early. And I just had the only thing I had planned for today was to finish this analysis, but we ran through it. So
we did leave like the simplest, most self-explanatory songs to last.
I did, yeah. But I didn't realize at the time, but I did. I do, however, have my journal here, which I've recently updated, and a lot of people don't know this, but I do journal, and I've finished my journaling. Not finished, but I've, So if anyone wants to see that, chat. Do you want to see that?
This isn't sabotage.
What are you doing?
Sabotage.
Oh. Neve wants to see it. That's all I need. That's all I needed. Let me just edit my stream info real quick. Thank you.
There's a part where I shut up now.
Lift my arms around myself and let you play. Why does it get rid of my fucking tags every single time? It is really frustrating. That's what I had to say. Okay.
Silence, Dino.
Okay now. Dino, what do we say about your opinions? So, this is my journal. This is it. Let's move us over. This is my journal. Look at all these stickers. I added more recently. More specifically, Carl and Tommy.
Carl.
Skilled woman. Feeling good. Hey, thank you for the sub. Sad eating noises. Thank you for the sub. Ah, yes. Yes, I forgot. Correct. Good job, Dinos. Remembering your place. We're just going to keep pressing, Dino.
I would say I'm sorry, Dino.
But I'm not. I love this. I made this journal. I started this journal in October of 2020. It's October 2021, and I barely used it throughout all of summer.
Right.
So
oh my God.
Right here, you can see a good example of that, in which I had a page where I just did a year in videos, and it's mostly empty. Because I stopped posting so much on my YouTube, and I started focusing on TikTok. See, this is before I even started my TikTok. My cosplay TikTok. I had
Tammy's
this
a
journal.
TikToker.
So none of it's included. Nothing on my cosplay is included. That's sad.
That's really sad.
But I did update my goals.
Haha.
I did update my goals
Haha.
and surpassed them.
Check out the TikTok, guys.
So it's been about a year since I started. And all the goals that I had, almost all of them I've surpassed.
Yes! Let's go.
Let's go, Pog!
Oh, champ.
Pog champ. That's what happens when you try really hard. Dano shall learn the hard way. Oh my god, oh my god. My timetable for last year was so empty.
I've seen your timetable
Cannot
this
relate
year.
anymore.
Oh my god.
My bucket list is still here though. Oh my god, number 16 on my bucket list. Cosplay. Number 20,
God.
reach 100 subs on YouTube. Surpass that one. Yo, let's go. I'm getting a call. Hey guys, I'm getting a call.
Oh
I'm just
no.
gonna mute.
Don't leave me alone with these bitches. Please. It's funny, chat, because Tammy forgot to mute on Discord. Yeah, there we go. I was gonna say. Tammy almost forgot to mute on Discord, so I was just wholly ready for that to go. Hello, Dino. You know the drill. You know the drill. Come on, we're children here. It's what we do. Can I hack Tammy's Spotify? No. Yeah, maybe. Maybe. No. I'm good, Neve. How are you, chat? Come on. I'm gonna punt you into the sun. Not you, Tammy. Don't worry about it.
First of all, my mouse was not working for a full 5 seconds there, so I couldn't even I couldn't unmute. Second of all, that was just my Amazon parcel coming in.
They called you for that?
Sometimes they do if they can't get into your flat. And they don't want to leave it outside, so.
Fair, fair.
Babs, yeah. I agree with everything that's being said here.
Hey!
Alright.
So you agree with balls? Sorry?
Balls, sorry?
Ball girl?
Balls, sorry? Balls, sorry?
Ball?
Carrying on, and ignoring everything that's being said. Okay. Just reading this. So this is my first spread in this. I have another journal that I did before this, but in this specific journal, this is my first. Is it flipped around, or can you see it all right? 1 second.
We
Let me
can see it
double check.
alright, we just can't read it.
Okay, wait.
Obviously, because the camera.
I can flip the camera, don't worry. Yeah, it's flipped around. And let you bang, no, never give it all up. Like a fucking disease. Don't mind me. There we go. And then, boom. There we go. Look at that. Is that better? It's more fucked up for me. It's harder to do, but... So this is the first spread that I did. My October 2020 spread. And, yeah. Pretty straightforward.
So good.
I know.
So good.
I'm so talented. And this is when I was using it quite often. Like, my daily diary, which you can't see because of white page. It's filled in. Like, I filled that shit in daily. You know?
Holy shit.
My gratitude, however... less so. There wasn't a lot to be grateful for, at least in my mind at the time. I kept on top of the monthly budget though, because I had no money. I had no money. So yes, that's that.
We love being broke.
That was October 2020. This is November 2020. Now, mind you, a couple of these I only finished recently because I used to have to print them out, and I had to go print in the library, and that shit was a nuisance to do, and also wasted my money. So I just bought.
Oh yeah,
I bought prints instead of printing them myself. Solve my own problems. And this is another month of, well, never mind. As you can see by the daily diary, I lost it at some point. And I think I wrote, I just said, like, this has been shit, and this has been great, and I haven't written for this reason. So.
Fair.
The fucking gratitude. Wait. Can you scream depressed any louder? Oh my god.
Scream depression arc, PogChamp.
Ugh. And yeah, so I didn't even use the daily, like, I had like a diary thing, not diary. This is a schedule, and I didn't even use it. I don't use it anymore either. I don't really use monthly spreads anymore, but I do like making them. Because I used to really love doing it, but I have this issue with I use my calendar, my phone app much more often, so I didn't see a point.
Oh, I love the December one so much.
I know you do. It's your favorite.
It actually is. It's my genuine favorite.
I'm gonna get on this again, eventually. This is a January, and I'm skipping over everything because it's literally empty. But my calendar, yeah. This is the January one. I like this one quite a bit. It's much more simpler because I just couldn't get so many things. I wanted to have snow, and some of them look like they're snow, but some of them don't, and failed a little bit, but it's okay. It's okay. And at some point, I used my daily diary for note-taking instead of actually daily diarying.
Nope.
It has an email. Just I had to use it as an emergency situation. You know, I was on the phone with someone, and they were like, "Take down these details," and I went, "Okay."
I hate it when people do that.
Like literally, that was the situation. But I kept on top of the monthly budget, which I don't do anymore. Which, that's an issue in itself, as you can see by the Amazon parcel outside.
Yeah, neither do I.
Oh my god! Thank you so much for the bits, babushka. Spitting to yourself. This is the March one? February one. I quite like this one. There's something missing on this page, but I can't figure out what it is.
Oh, that's Robin's favorite, isn't it?
No, I don't think so. Oh no, it might be. I don't know. He jumped around to what his favorite was, and man, I got right back into this in February. Like quite a bit. Like I have a tracker. I have a tracker, for health reasons, and I really did use it quite a lot in this one.
God.
And then I stopped. It is pretty, I know. And like this is my habit tracker, so getting me to do the basics of things, getting me to post on TikTok, YouTube, that kind of thing. It just keeps track of when I do that, and as you can see, I actually kept on top of that, except for the second top row, which was all dental. AU, that was an AU that I was doing. Just ignore it. Korean studies, and I didn't do that for a while. Exercise. My daily diary, though, look at that shit. She's full.
Fat vibes.
You're allowed to say it's nice.
It is. It's.
But you know, more important. This is February, so this is just after I started. About like. Less than a month after, maybe 2 weeks after I started cosplaying. And all of my gratitude stuff became about, like, everyone in cosplay and stuff.
Aww.
So, like, all of this shit, like, I don't know if you can read any of it, but there's one that's on the 15th, the thing that I was grateful, my plants. A little bit, it's just, like, people in my life, and TikTok. And the milestone. So I actually wrote down every time I hit a milestone. So on the 12th of February, I hit 10,000 followers.
Oh my god. That's so cute to look back at for everything.
So yeah.
Speaking of cosplay, your wigs in the background look like a monster hanging over your shoulder.
It looks like
Looks like a wither.
That's what I was gonna say, and I couldn't remember the name. Thank you, Dino.
Same brain.
As usual, my monthly budget is fully filled in so that I don't die. And so is my schedule. Look at that shit. You can't see it. But look! My schedule actually has things written in there. I was busy.
You are busy.
It sucked. Like, I actually used this shit. Can you imagine? Bruh.
No.
I was doing my videos. Surprise. Surprise number 1. I had goals. It was crazy. And I had to redo my timetable because it changed after January. And a lot of time freed up. Like, I barely had any classes. But then my days were just all rehearsals for a show that I never got to do anyway. So this is March. Look how nice my March one is. This is my favorite. My personal favorite. I love this one.
Oh,
this is a closer look.
Yes. Oh, I love it. That's such a you spread as
I
well.
love this spread so much.
It's so you.
It's so cute. I love it. Just appreciate it. Okay. I used this March up until the 15th, and then I just stopped.
Oh.
With no reason. There probably was a reason. I think that my show got cancelled again, and then I just kind of lost all faith in human beings.
Oh, yeah.
Oof.
Oof.
Oof. Yeah, I even stopped budgeting. That's when you know it's serious. Bruh. You know, still hitting those goals though. Wait, Dino is your name like dinosaur? Because I think I've been missing your name. I used to say Dino. Because Dino is the Spanish accent for it, but it's like Dino.
I say Dino.
This one is my...
I'm stupid.
Yeah. This is my, the summer. So this is, at this point, if you turn to the next page, it's nothing to do with what usually is there. It's just like scribbles, because I just stopped using it.
Fair.
Fully. Which is depressing.
This is what your journal is like. This is what my sketchbook is like as well. It just evolved.
But so I had these set up. I was going to do a title page and stuff for, I guess, January, March, April. I never did though. So instead I just made one of summer 2021. And I like it a lot.
Vibe.
I went sailing quite a bit this summer, so I like that I have a couple of pictures for that. That was nice.
I love the globe in the top corner.
Because of Dino and 17, same. No, that's not the reason, but this is just songwriting scribbles that I used to have a songwriting book, but I left it in my hometown, so I started using this one for it. And then before I started
songwriter pod.
No. I've already read out I've actually read out my old songwriting stuff. No, it's here. I took this with me to my hometown, and I left my songwriting book in a I think that was my issue, right? Because when I moved back home for summer, I left a lot of my stuff here, so I just didn't feel motivated to buy anything new or redo anything, or I couldn't be bothered. And so I used this book for my songwriting, because I left my songwriting in a little box in storage. And then I used this one I wrote in September. I wrote these things, and I just decorated recently. Look how nice these decorations are. But I wrote these things, and basically what it says is start date, 1 year goals, and 3 to 5 creators you want to emulate. And it's just a couple of things for my streaming. Hey, Tommy in it's up there.
Tommy.
And it just to get me started. It's not your favorite one. I like this one. I just did this page was empty, and it just had a tree, and I don't remember why I drew a tree.
I love that one.
It just had a tree. Look, you can see it underneath. So I was like, it's here. So instead of going and getting rid of it and I don't know, sticking another page on top, I thought I'm just gonna turn it into a doodle thing. Like that. And it's all tree themed. Space. Yeah, that makes sense.
Very sexy.
Here we have a design of my prom dress. You can't see it, but it's badly drawn because I'm not a good artist. But yeah, that was that. My uni checklist. Bruh, at this point I just evolved in chaos. I only used these decorations recently. They've only been put on there recently. I love how my checklist was clothes, makeup, and wigs. Equipment, journaling material, and ice skates. That's all I cared about.
Ice skates?
My ice skates. Yeah, I have them up there. Do you want to see?
Oh my, yes.
Let me get my ice skates.
I haven't been ice skating since I was a little kid. I fucking loved it.
Ah! Got him. They're heavy. 1 second. These don't fit me anymore. So my mom said that she's gonna get me some new ones for Christmas.
Oh, that's sweet. Fucking love fucking love ice skating.
Bye, Dana.
I want to go ice skating again.
Yeah, not to be that person, but your streamer's really talented.
For real.
Tammy
Honestly,
can
for
sing,
real,
she can dance, she can kind of act a little bit. She does cosplay, she does YouTube, streaming, and she also ice skates. Well, actually. Pretty good. Pretty okay-ish. I'm not super good on the tricks, but I know I'm on my feet. So if I ever get cast as someone in an ice skating show, I'll know what to do. I'll be okay.
You'll know the basics.
I'm good enough. I can spin a little bit.
Ever need to be.
Well, I mean, they're always gonna get a professional to do the jumps and stuff, the tricks and stuff.
Yeah,
but
of course.
they gotta cast someone who could at least stand.
Oh, Neve's calling you out.
Nah, I'm not that good. I literally can't even do a full rotation in spins. Not spins, in jumps.
I don't
Spins are
think
fine.
most people can even do a jump, Tammy.
I'm working on a full rotation, but she's not good. She's not good.
I think being able to do a jump puts you quite high above the average populace.
Nah.
I think it puts you quite high above the average populace.
I think it puts you
Oh
quite
god, go back
high.
into the accent.
Quite
For
high.
fuck's sake.
You've reversed it again. Hate to say it.
God, I just adore you when, when I'm hearing you talk bullshit.
I'm not talking bullshit.
Talking?
I'm not talking anything. Stop saying I'm talking bullshit, bitch. Oh, bitch.
Stop saying I'm talking bullshit.
Jumping does make you higher. I mean, you're not wrong.
Right, you can't even deny it anymore, Tammy.
Anyway, the rest is just my streaming plans. So basically, I haven't used it as a proper journal for ages. But now that I've done with the analyses, right, which I also do in this journal, yep, I'm going to be continuing and doing my next spread for October, November. What day is it today? 27th, November. Skip October. Yeah.
Ooh, fuck October.
Fuck October. So yeah, that's
October's been bad this year.
this is just something I like to do sometimes. Now you know.
And it's very, very poggers.
It's okay.
It.
Honestly, I think my spreads were very different before this year, you know?
This year is just so special, it had to make everything different.
Well, my old spreads were like, I have it right next to me, ironically. Like, I used to do, when I first started, I had so much time because it was during quarantine. As usual.
Oh, yeah.
So, like, my first page, look at that. Just realized there's some personal information on there. Just give me a second.
Careful.
Okay, see through my fingers. Okay, there's something in the middle you can't see. But that's my name, and those are my star signs. And I thought, I'm going to put my star signs in my essentials.
Oh,
I think I saw someone do that, and I was like, that's funny. I'm going to do that. Well, I don't know either. Don't question me, okay? Let me just
Wait, what star sign are you, Tammy? Sorry.
I don't know if I should say, to be honest, actually.
Come on.
I'm a Capricorn.
A Capricorn, oh fuck that.
Fucking knew it.
They say sex and know that.
I'm a Capricorn. But my moon is a Scorpio.
Why are all my
And my rising's
all
a
my
Gemini.
close friends
I think.
Capricorns?
These might be
My
wrong,
partner's
actually.
a Capricorn, you're a Capricorn, I have two other friends.
But
who are
like to the
Capricorn.
point where in this old journal, I had a content page that I updated regularly.
Oh.
Like look at this.
Oh, so neat.
It was very neat.
How so straight?
I had a lot of time. I write really very small.
I also write very small, but it's extremely messy and it's quite
Do
gone.
you guys want to see through this one as well?
Yes. Of
Okay.
course we do.
This is what I like, okay? So if you don't like it, I'm sorry, then I need to change my viewership, clearly. It's not my
Get rid of
problem
y'all.
you don't like this.
Overhaul.
There are people who like this, and I'm one of those people, and I just gotta... Obviously, my viewers, it's not one of them. Not that I give a shit. So this is the first page, and of course it's a BTS saying.
Understandable.
It's in English, it's when this song is over, a new song will begin. Oh, what song was it from? I don't know what song that's from, I can't remember, but... 이노래가 끝이 나면 새 노래가 시작되리? I don't know how to say that last bit, but yeah, I think that's what it says. It's been a while since I've read Korean, but anyway, that's what that says.
Yes, you did so well for
Thank you.
having been so long.
It's been a long time. Don't remind me of my Korean homework. I'm neglecting it. Mood.
Understandable.
Yes.
Homework
So
is hard.
for the first half of 2020, I actually included travel and holiday plans, which then got cancelled.
Oh yeah. Fuck those.
So I stopped including that, obviously. And then I did another year in videos, but to be honest, like I think that the colors that I use are better in the new diary than this one, but yeah, it's all over the place. Look, I use everything. I use all of
so nice.
I use them all, but like in like the wrong places, you know, like in the new one I kept to his color scheme and I didn't in this one.
Yeah.
You
This
know?
one you just kind of saw color. And
Yeah,
was
and like the
yes.
the intro stuff, I had literally like a blue and green color scheme in the new one. On this one, it's all over the place. It looks a bit strange, but like I had a year in videos as well. Look at that. Gosh. And I did most of them, and there's more in pencil here that you can't see. But I ran out of space. No, because I went up until October, right, in this diary, and then it ran out of pages, so they continue in here. So the rest are in here, and I had plans and stuff. But it's in pencil because it didn't get fulfilled because it was on a different diary, basically. That's why. Okay.
Yeah.
Understand. I had my goals.
I understand.
I have my goals. I didn't update this one. So these are the goals that I had when I first, in 2020. So just at the end of my first year of university. These were less successful. I had a weight goal.
Oh no.
I had a subscriber goal, which I did reach.
Yes.
But ironically, I changed my name on the YouTube channel, and so it's not called this name anymore. So technically, I failed.
No, you didn't. No, you did not.
I had 2 money goals. One for a study abroad program, which I never ended up signing up for because they didn't do my course, and I didn't think it was worth it. And then another one for a trip to my favorite country, which I never did because quarantine. So, and then the same one from my other one, which is clear skin. Which, to be honest,
that was so difficult to get.
No, I cleaned up my skin a lot. My skin is bad, but it was way worse.
Oh yeah.
So technically, it's successful. Okay.
Let's go.
And then I've got a little entertainment section, which I don't have in my new one, and it's just a bunch of things that I want to watch, and I never did. Oops. So
that's my entire like notes
Some
section.
soundtracks.
Shit I've been told to watch. And
it's just some songs and soundtracks, and sound, and then moving pictures. Is Attack on Titan season 2. Never watched it. Tokyo Ghoul RE season 3, episode 7 to 12. Because I left off there, and I never watched it because I just got so angry at that fucking TV show. Dirk's Gently Holistic Detective Agency. I will watch that eventually. I love Marvin musical film. I wanted to watch that. Never did. The only ones that are crossed off are the updates on Haikyuu, Boku no Hero Academia, and the Avatar. I watched those, but then Haikyuu and Boku no Hero Academia are updated even more, and I'm back to being behind.
But you completed those goals.
I completed these ones though. Also, a couple of things like Dickens' Son, the TV show. I think it's a TV show or a movie or something. That 70s show. Clearly, I had my priorities very straight. I had a lot of time on my hands, okay? And I never did it anyway. Bucket list. Very, very simple and almost exactly the same. Except this one doesn't have things like cosplay in it. At the time, I didn't know what cosplay was, actually. I'd never even known about it. No, I didn't actually know anything about cosplay.
God.
This is before I found out about cosplay. And then in about somewhere around July of 2020. This is in 2019. July 2020-ish. I think then. No, this is 2020. I don't know. Time is an illusion. And I don't understand
That
it.
helps things make sense.
It is 2020. However, when I wrote this was May of 2020. And I think I discovered cosplay around about the fall of 2020. Somewhere around there.
Oh.
So
Wow,
I didn't
you
know
really
about it at the
discovered
time.
it and got straight into it.
Oh my god, I was
love that for
obsessed.
you.
I was obsessed.
I've known about cosplay since I was like 12, and I've still only done it like once or twice.
I'm a really creative person, so when I see something that I like that is creative, I immediately want to do it, man. I can't help it. I also have some more toxic weight plans.
Oh no.
And this was how my layout originally started. Look at this. Like, I had a little thing here. This is how I was taught to do it. I didn't like it. I changed it up, and it's no longer like this.
Oh yeah, I'm glad you changed it.
No, I think it's better now.
Oh yeah.
I had monthly goals, which I did. It's so much better now. And this, look at this. This is how like each day by day went. No, it's so much better now. I like the whole cutout in the middle. Although it takes me fucking forever to do it. No, to set it up.
Worth it.
It is worth it though. I love how on Thursday I just put, come on, got food poisoning.
Wow, imagine getting food poisoning. Couldn't be me.
And the reason I put that in there was because I wasn't able to complete all of the things that I needed to do. So I had to justify the reason. This is the one thing I didn't like so much about my journal, was that if I didn't do something, it stressed me out like crazy.
Yeah.
All the shit that I needed to do for the next month. I eventually did it, I think. Or I just cussed it off because I couldn't see it anymore. But, yeah. I had not plans necessarily, but I had not even dreams. I guess, ideas. Aspirations to do a cover series with some of the people in my university, because obviously I do musical theatre, so we're all singers here. And I wanted to do a cover series on my YouTube channel from all the 6 songs. And I started getting that organized, and then lockdown happened. But here was some of the planning for it.
We were fucking robbed.
Do you want me to do that?
Yes.
I can still do it.
Oh my god, yes.
I went from asking people to do things with me to just doing it all myself.
Oh.
I'll get someone to tell me out.
So.
That's the reason. I'm sure I could get some people to do this though. It wouldn't be too hard. Here we have the end of quarantine blues, where I wrote an entire page about how fucking pissed off I was. No, that's not the reason. Actually, it's literally called End of Quarantine Blues. The little writing in the title says, I miss having no responsibilities. I literally wrote about how I missed quarantine. I'm such a sad person. This is my 2020, probably around May, March, April, May, June-ish, 2020 Spotify. This is the top songs. Oh, how they have changed.
Oh yeah.
It's
Louis
changed.
Upgraded that Spotify.
Oh my god, remarkably over time. And I never thought it would, but it has.
God, my music changed so hard.
And this is my favorite page. And this is what I mean when I say that I think my style has changed a lot. This is my morning and night routine.
Oh?
Look at all those pictures. Like, I used to put so many, like, pictures everywhere.
Oh my god.
And now I prefer more stickers and stuff. But I used to really struggle with remembering to do things, so ADHD says what?
Oh yeah.
I used to have actual journal entries. Hello? Like date and time and everything. Just talking about things.
Oh my God.
Crazy.
I wish I could do that, because it's so cool and it's such a great way to cope with a lot of things, but I just cannot sit and make myself write.
This is my favorite one. On the 11th of the 5th, January, March, April, May. In May, Day 6 came out with their album, The Demon.
Oh.
And it was so good. And I just had to write and then make an entire journal entry.
Deserving, yes.
And it's actually fucking beautiful. But, oh my god, like...
Oh my, holy shit. That's so aesthetic.
Yeah.
How do you do the things that you do?
Who knows? Here we have current. This is what I'm proud of, because I bring this thing with me just because of these couple of pages, because they're so vital to my existence. Here I have the currently seen dramas. So all the dramas that I've seen, right? I have a little key on the side that talks about all of the like abbreviations of words. It has what the blue highlighter means. It has instructions.
Damn, you've got a whole key.
I have a key, and all of these are in different sections. So you got on this side the heart and then the ticks. So if it's ticked, it was okay. If it's heart, it's my favorites, right? So we have K-dramas on this page.
God damn.
No. Yeah, K-dramas that I've seen, right? Then here we have a page of K-dramas that I want to watch. In no specific order. And I have on the side here, like on like these things here, these numbers, those are how many episodes are in each K-drama.
Oh my god.
And
this
then
is, like, really well thought out.
all of these like parentheses, that has all of the abbreviations of names of specific actors or idols and stuff that are in the dramas that may, like, maybe I go, I want to watch a drama with a specific person in it. I know which one has that one in it. And then when I've watched it, I cross it out, as you can see over here. And then it goes onto my currently seen list.
Oh my god.
It gets worse. You can see where my I needed control, clearly. That was just for K-dramas. Here we have for C-dramas, which is Chinese dramas. I don't discriminate. I like all.
Oh.
Yeah.
There's so many.
There are a lot. There are a lot. Seen to watch less than the K-dramas. They're just not as like as accessible. But there's a key as well. There's also a key. And then we have Thai dramas, which ironically are more accessible because a lot of them get uploaded onto YouTube. Seen and to watch.
Holy shit.
I need to update myself. Oh yeah, and then I obviously had to write a fucking 2-page entry on my feelings.
Fuck yeah.
I didn't have a lot of friends at the time.
Oh my god.
Anyway, moving on. This is my, when I was really into like posting YouTube videos, I wanted to make them look nice. So I wrote, I went and I researched into techniques that I liked, and I put examples of them through screenshots onto this page called Editing Inspiration. Actually, it spans over 3 pages with notes on what I liked about it and what I want to use. When I'm in something, I'm in it for good.
Oh my god.
I put a lot of work into the things that I like, as we can tell.
I can tell. It's fucking iconic.
It goes on, including thumbnails. What I liked about some, I would update this, to be honest. I needed to update it because my style has changed, and what I do now has changed. This is the June page.
So true, Neve. So true. Spitting straight.
Thank you, Neve.
Oh my god, wait. That's so cool.
Thanks, guys. This is my June page. Obviously, it was the Pride Month. It's gotta make it. I gotta make it gay. My summer playlist for Spotify playlist. The songs that I wanted to, my favorite songs of the time.
I love that. That page is really stacked.
Some trackers in rainbow, obviously.
6? Yes, please.
This is when I started developing these trackers. There still isn't to the same standard of my current spread layout, but this is my gratitude page. This is before I did a diary page, and I actually really liked having a diary page more than a gratitude page, because my gratitude page would just become kind of like a diary, good things mostly, instead of like good things and bad things.
Yeah, document those good things.
So it was all good things, and then I was like, a lot of things happened that aren't so good. I want somewhere to just vent about it. So I made a diary page and then also a gratitude page. Thank you for the raid, Rye.
Thanks, Rye.
Brain dump, which I never really use a brain dump, I'm not gonna lie, but I put it in here every time, just in case. Oh, there's a paper in here. You guys don't get to see this.
Oh, fancy.
Whenever I wrote in brain dumps, it's just bad things.
Fair.
Just rants. It's where I rant about things.
Ranting's good. Ranting's fun.
Also where I put random things like Jess's birthday present idea. Goals. Just shit. Ransom. What the fuck was that why ending? Just me screaming about how angry I am about things. That I put them all in these little pockets and I hide them away in these little envelopes.
I love that for you. That's a good way for you to manage it.
I used to be so busy. Honestly, I will get back to you on how busy I become when I start doing this again. But yeah, I was dedicated.
Used to be. I was just thinking that. What do you mean you used to be?
I was dedicated. I don't see it anymore because I don't do this anymore. So I don't like see all of the stuff that I have to do, you know? Can you like?
Yeah, you're daily.
So like, if I were to do this again, we'll be shocked. Oops.
I will be worried for you.
Here we have my Korean studies tracker, where I put the lesson, the unit, and the status and the date. Because I used to learn independently after I finished the first part of my course, because they wouldn't let me do the course again. Like they wouldn't let me move from post beginner to like intermediate, even though I had every like qualification too. They wouldn't let me continue doing a course with my university because they wanted me to pay £500 for it basically.
Ew.
So I said no thank you, I'm just going to teach myself, and that's what that is.
Yeah.
I'm not very good at keeping on top of things, I'm not going to lie. I tend to forget about doing things, so this tracker only has 4 entries. And then here we have my repertoire of positive habits. Just things that make me happy, because when I'm depressed I need to be reminded. July. I like this spread. I like the sea.
Red bread sandwich? What?
I don't like being in the sea.
Oh, that one's so pretty.
I know. And here we have it, the first entry of my perfect tracking system. I'm not going to explain the tracking system because then you're going to analyze me to hell. But and this is the first time I did the spreads the way that I do it now. Like I was really developing this style. Look how often I would use this though. Like every single day of that month was filled in.
Holy
my
shit.
Diary, gratitude page. As you can see, it's really hard for me to find things to be grateful for. But the only thing I didn't use is my brain dump. Apparently, I stopped using it so much when I had the diary.
Fair.
Lesson tracker, not once ever been filled in. This is for Korean again. Sad. And then I started doing this thing where I'd fill in these. I regretted doing that and I stopped immediately. I thought it was ugly.
Oh.
Look at that. See how I stopped?
Oh, I see why. Yeah.
Yeah, it was pretty ugly. It's okay, we learn from our mistakes. August 2020.
Yes.
I like the plants.
Oh.
It's just
It's so
the same thing
pretty.
again. I made a mistake here. Just ignore it. Who needs a lesson tracker?
By the way, I'm
when
gonna
I
have to
can just
dip
get
at
into
8. I have something I need to do, and then I need to pass out because I have to get up very early.
Okay. I'm gonna be finishing soon anyway. We're almost done.
Okay.
Look how much I use this though. This is actually crazy.
Oh my god.
I was
The amount
devoted.
of text you can fit on a page is incredible.
I have very small writing.
And it's so neat as well.
What happened?
Share.
Oh,
Give me
here we
some of
have Avatar: The Last
Oh.
Airbender. I wanted to do a spread on it. But I never printed out the shit that I wanted, and I just gave up.
Fair enough.
It was gonna be like the day 6 spread. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Regret.
Sag.
I'm snoozing these ads because I'm gonna finish. I don't want to finish on an ad. And then I was gonna do a Zodiac profile spread as well, and I didn't do it. So it's all in pencil, planned out, but it's not actually done. And that is exactly what my life's like. September. Just putting things off and never doing it. I like the September one actually. I like the bubble text.
I like this September a whole lot.
There you go.
I'm not even a massive fan of yellow, and I really like that spread.
It
looks like
the
it looks
same
like
thing.
a LoveJoy album cover.
It does. Aw. I liked this actually. I liked filling the yellow in. It made me happy. Yellow makes me happy.
Oh, I mean that's its job. It's a happy color.
This is when I first started getting into TikTok. Funny enough, I did actually use TikToks once or twice. I had one account that I used before I started my cosplay TikTok, but I didn't use it seriously. But the first thing I ever posted, I got 1,000 views on, which I thought was really funny.
Fucking hell.
It was just a singing video. That was the only video on that account that ever got over 200 views.
What was that? Okay, doesn't matter. Let me check what my fucking first TikTok ever got. I think I got like 100. Thank you, my bank. I know I spent money on Twitch. Stop yelling at me.
Ooh, my timetable in second year.
My first TikTok got 195.
Nice.
Nice.
Nice. September was really just cut and dry. And then this is oh, I added a, you know, I had that page for K-dramas and C-dramas and Thai dramas. I added a page at the end for animes in the same exact way, which I will eventually get to.
Oh, yes.
I think they deserve it.
Next time I need anime to watch, I'm gonna go to you.
And then at the end, it's just budgeting. I have the same thing at the end of my other book. So yeah. Basically, I used to have a lot of free time at the end of the day, and I used to be able to do this, like, spend an hour on journaling, and now I don't.
Oh, how uni has fucked us.
Yeah. It's sad though. Look at my journals. The old one, nothing on it. I wanted it to be sleek and black and cute and like professional.
Look at it now.
And then my new one has got all the stickers. I just threw that out the window. I was like, nah. Actually, I'm not sleek and black. That's not who I am. So yeah, Ryan. Ironically, that's okay, Ryan. You can go because we're finishing up now anyway. In 2 minutes, the next ad is gonna start, and well, we're finishing now, so we don't want that. So, thank you everyone for watching. Thank you for all the new followers who aren't around anymore, but thank you anyway for following. We got, folks, we got 6 followers in the span of about 2 minutes, so that's great. And for all the new subs,
thank you for the raiders.
And the raids. All the raiders are great. They were really sweet. Hopefully we'll see them again. And if you're still here, Pog.
If you're still here, you are fucking awesome.
You're fucking awesome.
Shut up.
Bye, everybody. Bye-bye. Bye, everybody. Bye, Ushka.
Bye.
Bye, everybody.